Yeah, I have to do this video again. Okay. So, what is happening is that we're remembering that we exist across all timelines, all dimensions, all realms. We have consciousness or bodies that exist everywhere on higher timelines, higher consciousnesses, higher dimensions, higher realms. But we've been led to believe that we can only access heavenly state or like I don't know, higher dimensions and experience like expansion after death. That is a lie. So a lot of people just think like, oh, I'm Josephine, I'm just on earth, you know? And then when I die, I can access all levels of myself. That has never been the truth. So the the boundaries are thinning out where the consciousness is now accessing levels of themselves. You've always had access to levels of yourselves, past, present, future, as well as other versions of you, but we called it a dream. That's the words that they gave us. You see, these words are spells, right? Then they give you a definition of it, and then you are trapped by that definition. So you think that when you lay on your bed and you exit your body, oh, you're dreaming. It's not real. It's just a dream. No, that's you living different versions of you, experiencing different versions of you. So for the past week, I've been experiencing this, and I always used to experience it as a young child, but I didn't have much guidance, and so I was afraid, and so I kind of like really worked hard to like not experience that. So I closed it for over about 2 decades, and now with everything happening for the past week, it's been very, very vivid where my body's really tired. I haven't slept all week. It's been 7 days that I have not slept the way that I would sleep as a human. So what's happening is I lay down to sleep. I'm in a dream, and the moment I enter the dream state, I know I'm in a dream. So I go and do other stuff. Like I meet different beings. I meet like ancestors. I meet different beings that are non-human. I speak to the water in the dream state differently. I decrease stuff differently, but I'm aware that is a dream. Whereas before it was happening to me, now I'm happening to it. And then the day after that, I went into another dream, in a dream, another dimension, in that dimension, in that experience state, and I did other stuff. So I like it was like 4 to 6 different layers of, oh, I'm here. And then I got to another place, and then it wasn't a dream where I thought I was in a dream. You know, like when you have multiple dreams within a dream, but you just think that you're dreaming. No, you were accessing different timelines, different realms, different timelines, depending on whatever it is that you were doing. I was conscious of every single one of those states. And therefore, I chose to do what I wanted to do there because I knew what I can access from there. And so I accessed different levels of me, different beings that I needed certain, information from, blah, 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 blah. And then after that, I went to another one and another one and another one. And so I'm just sharing it just so that people can understand that when they're dreaming, they're not dreaming, they're accessing timelines, they're accessing realms, they're accessing different levels of themselves. That's why sometimes you're in a dream and you don't look like you. You don't look like yourself. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you're with a whole bunch of group of people that you're not aware of in your current reality on earth. But you're not limited to all dimensions, is what I'm trying to say. You're not limited to all dimensions, and it's not a dream. But we're getting to a place where you can literally put your body, your earth body, on autopilot and go do something else elsewhere in another dimension or in another body or whatever of yourself. And it's who and what we are, and it's going to be normalized very soon.